What's up? What's up? Brooklyn College in the
Special
building.
guests in the building, man. Your boy, introduce yourself, Jam Young.
Speak
Child
on
of
it.
Blues.
Yeah. What's good, everybody? Yo,
How you
it's
doing?
Jam Young.
Man,
I'm
introduce
good.
himself, man. Come on, go ahead. Reintroduce yourself. We're
What?
cutting you off.
Excuse me? What?
Nah, that's good.
How
I
you
appreciate the
doing?
love no matter what. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Want school to be over. What about you?
I had that. I'm waiting for school to be over the most. Shout out to all my graduates, 2013.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yes,
out here,
sir.
by the way.
2012.
Oh, whatever. It ain't me.
December 2012.
We out here, too, man.
You already know. Yo, Jam Young, man.
What's
How
good,
long you
man?
been rapping for?
I've been rapping since I was like 14, man. I've been writing lyrics since I was like 10, but I didn't really start taking it serious till like 14, 15. I was like, you know what? I think I should make this a career because I really like performing for people, and I really liked just the energy with music. It's just crazy.
Okay, now you a ball player. Like how do you transition from playing ball to rapping to hitting the studio? Do you approach hitting the studio the same way you approach like your practice or that game?
Honestly, like I was thinking about that the other day, and there's like a lot of relations. Like you got people that like think they're good at something, or like think they could do a layup or a jump shot, and they do some wild, crazy stuff. And I feel like
You must be
hip-hop-
talking about me.
No. You got
talking
a
about
nice
Miss
little
Mack.
post game right there. I'm not no shots out there, but there's just a lot of competition. Like in New York City, you got a lot of ballers. Like everybody wants to ball. In
Yeah.
New York City, everybody wants to rap.
Like
So,
everybody
like-
want to do this radio thing, but
Yeah, everybody wants to be something. So like when it comes to rapping, I just feel like you gotta find something that's unique about yourself and then go with it. You find your niche and you just gotta run with it. Like
So,
if you're a
um,
shooter,
man, why you cursing on them stuff?
So speaking of that,
Nigga.
what do you feel separates you from everybody else? Because I know like a lot of people want to rap. So what do you feel separates you from everybody else?
I'd say it separates me now compared to what's on the mainstream radio. Like I'm a creative writing major. That's how I started in Brooklyn College, and I kind of like take that with me. So I do a lot of references to like poets and writers that people should be familiar with that they're probably not.
Like
So,
who? I mean, who?
well, on my record, Child of the Blues, which was played Tunnel Vision
Mhm.
Radio,
Tunnel Zone,
Tunnel
So,
Zone Radio.
7 to 8
Tough
Mondays.
track, by the way.
Yeah, I shout out like Sammy Davis, Langston Hughes, Otis Redding. I shout out Elvis. Like there's just like music wise, there's a lot of
Wow.
people, and
Yeah,
there's
that's
also
deep.
like
That's
writing.
deep right there.
Yeah, like I feel like people should be educated when they rap. Like Talib Kweli, he's a graduate from NYU, and a lot of people don't know that. Like we take hip hop for granted sometimes. So I think we need to bring back the education in it, and that's how I approach it. So when I write lyrics, it's more like poetry on a beat. Rhythm
Wow.
rhythm and poetry. That's what rap is.
True.
Okay, so who you feeling in the game right now? Like who's your top 5 that are alive? Old new, oldie but goodie. Who's your top 5?
My
in the
top
game?
5 all time, I would probably put Nas, Eminem, Jay-Z, Lupe, and who else? I'm missing Kanye West. But right
Wow.
now in the game, I know that's very like strange mix. But right now, I think Kendrick got it. I think J. Cole is like a step away from being like mainstream like success. And even though everyone hates on Drake, you can't deny that my man has
You
lyrics.
can't
Yeah, he
hate on
got
Drake,
skills.
man.
Yeah, Drake has
Yeah.
skills.
He
You can't hate on Drake, man. Drake is that dude, yo.
yeah,
He be talking about his grandmother,
Yeah.
Pit from Augusta, who just had his linen suit dry clean. Like he be
His
talking
kindergarten
all this random
crush.
stuff.
Yeah, he
You know
really
what
does.
I mean?
He's like, I
But
wear 6
Drake is
chains in
that
the
dude,
house or
though.
whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay. But I see where he's coming from, though. You know what I mean? Like, everyone judges him because he was on Degrassi or he came from money, quote unquote. But I mean, just because you come from money don't mean you're gonna make it in the game.
And I love Degrassi too, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to
Wheelchair
Degrassi.
Jimmy, baby.
All the
Hey,
way
yo,
from.
my name is Jimmy. Ain't there nobody realer.
Word.
Okay. Yo, we about to play one of your joints, man. Miss Mack.
Of course.
Mi-
I got that set up already. You already know.
Okay. Yo,
Okay.
we
Child of the
I wanna
Blues.
play. I wanna play that like
Ah,
probably
you wanna
second
play
or
that? You
third,
wanna play
man.
that? You wanna play that?
Can we play the Dream Chasers you gave us? What's
Yeah, I got. Yeah, let's play the
Dream
Dream
Chasers?
Chasers.
What? Speak on that track, man.
Well, before Meek Mill, I should say, I had this record since like 2000, maybe like 9, 2010. My boy DJ Porter Rock gave me the beat, and I was supposed to put that on my single, on my mixtape that hasn't dropped yet. So I decided that I should probably premiere on this show tonight. Dream chase is like my motto in life, man. You gotta just chase whatever you believe in, whatever your dream is.
It's true.
And I feel like I'm the epitome of that. So I'm Mr. Dream Chaser, you know what I mean? I'm trying to show everyone else how to do it.
All right, so let's get it, man. Mack Hour, we about to premiere Dream
Mack
Chasers.
Hour.
Yeah.
Let's get it, let's go.
Yeah. Puerto Rock. Jam Young. I'm about my paper. Keep bringing that flavor. Call me Mr. Dream Chaser, cause I won't stop until the wheels fall off. I'm about my paper. Keep bringing that flavor. Call me Mr. Dream Chaser, cause I won't stop until the wheels fall off. This that new kid with impeccable flows. Call me Rubber Band Jam, I be stretching the dough. Hooks got you shook, looks like you're messing with blow. I'm sexing and dipping while you're stressing these hoes. Damn, they'll never gain a leverage when I mix metaphors like a chemist got a poetry fetish. Fixed to the lights and lettuce. Anything green gets my full attention. Like sour D's that puts me in a new dimension. Just a loner, looking for connection on a mission. Looking for direction, can't find my compass. Instead I see these poppins, punk ass pussies trying to push me to the edge. Cause they know I put their careers to bed. Nighty night rock, let your trees burn slow like candle lights. Not a technician, but I just man on mic. Steal your pause from you, nigga, get your handle right. I'm about my paper. Keep bringing that flavor. Call me Mr. Dream Chaser, cause I won't stop until the wheels fall off. I'm about my paper. Keep bringing that flavor. Call me Mr. Dream Chaser, cause I won't stop until the wheels fall off. When you picture hip-hop, at least think about me. Even if you doubt me and my abilities, it'd be a cold world without me. Without trees, lighting up the darkness you don't see. While you're fast asleep, I'm dreaming. Spitting that loop, baby, I'm beaming. Creeping, giving groupie chicks my semen. Running from demons, my heart's bleeding. Musical notes, compositions full of beautiful quotes. And every time I smoke, it's a funeral toast. Killing myself softly on my Bob Marley. Going soft hardly on the mic, whole wheeze. Man, I'ma be here all week. Grinding out in the street. Devilish ways with immortal technique. Give you that 90s feel. Homie, this flow in antique, kitchen. I'm about my paper. Keep bringing that flavor. Call me Mr. Dream Chaser, cause I won't stop until the wheels fall off. I'm about my paper. Keep bringing that flavor. Call me Mr. Dream Chaser, cause I won't stop until the wheels fall off.
Yeah,
We are back. The Mack Hour with our guest today, Jam Young.
Jam.
Jam Young. That was Dream Chasers, man. That's a tough tune right there, bro.
I appreciate
You
that,
was
brother.
just speaking about how your boy
DJ Puerto Rock.
DJ Puerto Rock, who produced it.
Yeah,
He's gonna be happy to hit it. He's
been in the hip hop underground game for a while. He just waiting for his name to blow up. He used to live with Cannabis. And he was Cannabis tour DJ for like a couple years when
so
they
he
went
was with
overseas.
him for like 2 weeks. Nah, I'm just joking.
I mean, no, like you know,
Cannabis.
Cannabis is a little older. I don't know how old he
I know.
is. He's like in his late 30s, but my boy lived with him since he was like 18, and like Cannabis bought him his first like MPC and told him like pretty much showed him the ways of hip hop. So now he's produced for like battle rapper Just Days. If you ever look that up, if you know who he is, he just had a show.
Just Days.
Yeah, Just Days.
I never heard of that.
JUSDAZE.
I heard a day.
Yeah, he's on King of Dot too.
King of Dot. Okay, I'll look him up.
He's produced for him. He's produced for this girl Signif, who's she's an underground hip hop girl. She's about to perform in France. Shout out to all them too.
Nice.
Yeah, he's on the come
Yo,
up,
does Puerto
man.
Rock? He ever produced for Cortez? He sound like
I think he might have actually, because that sounds
familiar. Yeah,
too.
like,
Yeah.
I said Puerto Rock. Cortez be screaming out Puerto Rock.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to my Puerto Rocks. I don't know.
Well,
Is it a
that's
Spanish
also
thing?
like a Spanish. Yeah, it's
Okay,
a Puerto
yeah,
Rican
my
thing
bad, my
too.
bad.
but-
You know everything's Spanish. Goya bean. Everything's
Yeah,
good. You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
For our
Black
viewers,
is
J
Spanish.
Mar is
You know.
Latino.
Yeah.
For our viewers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, Jam Young, I wanted to ask you, like, how did you come up with your name, like your rap name?
I love when people ask me that question actually. So when I was like 14, you know, you think of all these crazy names. Like you think of like I'm going to be the Miracle or this. Like you
Yeah.
try to come up with some like superhero type name. But I was looking at a lot of my favorite rappers, and a lot of them try to base their name off of their own name. So like Jam actually is my initials for my real name. which is Jonathan Andrew Martinez.
Okay.
And back,
Good.
and back then, like everyone had Young in front of the name. That was like Young Jeezy coming
Young
out. So I was like,
Jeezy,
you know what? I'm in that same realm, but I'm gonna do it different, and I'm gonna put Young at the end of my name. So I didn't want to be like Young Buck or Young Jeezy or all these dudes.
Young Hov, and Young is like Young Hov is like 60 years
He's
old.
like 70.
He gonna be young forever, man. That's why he came out that rap.
Young. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you didn't gonna go with that because a lot of people had Young, so it wanted to be different, right?
Yeah, and I figure, I mean, probably when I hit my 30s, I'll probably drop the Young eventually, but.
Okay.
Nah, if Jay could do it for 80 years, you
Yeah,
could do it.
he did it.
I gotta get Jay's money first, though.
Oh, true. Yo, if you get that, man, I need a couple.
Yeah,
of
we
stacks.
need
I
a
keep
couple
you
stacks,
around, my dude.
You ain't gonna forget about me either, right?
Nah,
Yes, he
never.
is.
Brooklyn College. You know you gotta hold down the homies.
Nah, I gotta hold down Brooklyn College as a whole, man.
Yeah, hold down Chris Temp, Dub Smooth.
So yo, I got a quick question. You still play ball? You still
Yeah,
balling,
man.
hooping?
I'm still balling like 4 or 5 days a week.
4 or 5 days a week. Like,
Yeah.
do you talk about this in some of your rhymes? Like, do you still talk about that ball life?
Actually, in that Dream Chaser record, I made a basketball metaphor about crossing over somebody over like AI or whatever. But for the most part, I stay away from that. They're like two different elements. I approach them the same, but they're just two different parts of my life. Because basketball, I'm like slowly digressing away from, so I can focus on the hip hop.
Sorry, brother. I digressed after high school.
You still look good on the court, man.
Thank you.
Oh, my bad. What are some artists that you got that you like? Damn, I can't listen to this dude right now.
I think I got a laundry list like that. But
Yeah, just give us top 5 artists you can't listen
Throw
to.
them out there, man.
I mean, I listen. I'm pretty lenient. Like I'll listen to something if it like I'll check it out if it's popular. But like a lot of stuff, I wouldn't want to put on my actual iPod. Like anything Chief Keef related.
300. How old are you? 300. Who else?
Who am I thinking? And speaking of that, just going a little tangent. Like Chief Keef is young, but he's doing it like straight, no lyrical. It's straight off beats. But Joey Badass.
Oh man, very lyrical.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my
He's
dude.
like about the same age, and he's doing it straight hip hop.
Unorthodox, and he's an East Flatbush kid too.
Yeah.
He went to
Same.
Wingate. You already know we
He was
not
on
too far. We
campus
Flatbush
too. Like,
kids.
like last semester, he was on
Yeah.
campus, spitting at the ciphers. Shout out to Pete Castles and
Word.
his show.
Joey Badass is that dude.
But
Born
yeah.
95, and you spitting like you from 1995.
I know. That's
real
my
talk.
favorite track. Survival of the Fittest. That
Survival
track.
of the Fittest.
Yeah,
That's the first record he
Yeah,
did.
Unorthodox
He got
is
this other
crazy.
track
Hard
too.
Knock
He did
is crazy.
with P Rock. Not P Rock.
DJ Premier.
DJ Premier. Yo, man, that
He
dude is
just
dope.
came out with a record with Action Bronson and Black Thought.
Oh yeah,
Black.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with on Static Selector, and that actually
Salute.
he's having a listening party on Tuesday, which I got secretly invited to. So
Oh,
I'm
that's a
hoping
good look,
Oh,
man.
you
I
got
can make
the
some
hook
connections
up.
too.
Yo, that's what it is, man.
That's
Bring that-
We
what's
need
up.
some tickets. Where's this located?
It's
Can't-
like at
can't put that on
yeah, you gotta
blast.
do a RSVP. But it's located somewhere in, like downtown. in the
Okay,
city.
all right, we don't need all that.
Yeah,
the rest,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want them
Before
calling
I
us
get
up
and be like, yo, Jam Young's not invited no
Not
more.
invited.
Yeah,
Make
they
sure you
listening right now. You know they
make sure you
can't
sneak
put
in that
on
demo.
blast.
Nah,
Yeah, sneak 'em
definitely.
that demo, man.
I might,
Yeah,
I gotta tell them to tune in on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah, you already know. Monday 7-8.
Mr.
Exactly.
Jam Young. So which artist would you want to collaborate with and why? Like anybody. It could be somebody known, not known.
Honestly, like for some reason I really like gravitate towards like J. Cole nowadays.
I can't
Yeah, I
do a
saw
track
you over
with
there
J. Cole.
jamming at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I think me and J. Cole would definitely make a tight record. Like we probably come out with one introspective, something like make people think, and then the next record would be some crazy lyrical track, like no hook, nothing.
I could hear you with
I can
Throw My
see
Mind.
that.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I might even feature, Daddy Yankee. on the
Daddy
track,
Yankee, Daddy
you know?
Yankee, that.
Nah, that's a joke, but
Yeah.
but I think J. Cole is definitely somebody that is definitely possible to get in touch with since he's not like totally mainstream yet.
Yeah, he's not like all the way out there in your face every 5
Yeah,
seconds. like-
exactly. And if I could ever get a record with Joey or Action Bronson too, that would be a
I'm
good
about
look.
to say Joey Badass. I could hear you with him.
Brooklyn and Queens.
I could hear you with ASAP too.
I could do a
A$AP?
little ASAP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
that-
ASAP Ferg if he ain't charging over like 2G.
Yeah, he be charging dudes and he making it too.
Of
Dudes
course,
be
that's
doing
what I'm
tracks
saying.
with him.
Work.
I got
Work.
a couple of my dudes. Shout out to LDU, Loyalty Defines Us. They doing tracks, big tracks with Troy Ave.
Yeah, Troy Ave. Yeah, shout out
is-
Troy
Troy
Ave.
Ave is pretty
Harry
dope,
Powder.
too. Yeah. You know
I
what
seen
mean?
I seen him perform too.
Okay. Miss Mack is telling us.
Yeah.
We
Play some
gotta
more of
premiere
that.
another one of your
His
tracks, man.
hot songs,
I
yeah.
appreciate
Okay,
it.
Which one you want to play? You want to play?
I think if people are not familiar with it, let's play that Child of the Blues.
Child
right
of the
there.
Blues,
Play
my
Child
joint
of the
right
Blues.
Yeah.
So
Speak on that
yeah,
track
what's
a
it
little bit about it.
Yeah, right before we get into it, Child of the Blues produced by Hannibal King. Shout out to Hannibal King from Queens. He just dropped a record with a album with Brian Dope. It's on probably every blog site you could think of. We got a few records coming up, but basically I wrote the song for Memphis, Tennessee. My girl's from there, and I went down there and shot the video, and that's why everything about it has like that bluesy Memphis feel. So
Yeah, it's real
yeah, I
smooth,
like
real,
it's laid back.
real. How you say eclectic?
Eclectic.
that's eclectic. That's a good word
Big
for it.
words
Real
over
smooth
here.
and real
Yeah,
sensual.
I saw
College paid off.
I saw
man.
a sister act. I know the word.
Eclectic, real smooth.
All right,
Child of the
getting into
Blues.
it. Jam Young.
Get it, Mac Hour.
Child of the blues, Jam Young, in my own world, Hannibal King, child of the blues, and why the Memphis. Her product of Sammy Davis and Langston Hughes, saxophones and clarinet tunes. War with Wim, Eminem fumes, that's the blues, yeah, going after green. Red in my eyes, off from low self-esteem. Blowing off a drink, think Martin Luther, sniped by a shooter. America was down with no one to soothe her. And the medulla of an adolescent, like me, needs sense like an effervescent. Don't grieve what somehow I've been blessed with. Monarchies, music of reality, authentic author, cooked them off the Stewart. Wordsworth news first pages, from being in my own world, even on stages that were phases to birth phrases, acting as verbal mazes to free mental cages from insanity. Child of the blues, in my own world. Child of the blues, child of the blues, child of the blues. R.I.P. Otis Redding, Isaac Hayes. A listener of boom bap, learning while I zoom at the bad boys doing it big like Craig Mack. Cool as G-Rap, slick no eye patch and a show off tank top and a nice rack. Picture that like a renaissance, sitting smoking cigars, sipping with fancy broads at a restaurant. BB King's Audemars ambiance, now let me ride the beat. Rap Tour de France, here it's on with Johnny Cash on my mind. Locked like prisoners at post, I'm doing time. Can't see any hues, colorblind, even to the coloring books lines. Still I tell her A&R, I got an AR-15 ready to spray off if these lyrics don't pay off. But I love it, never take a day off. Living like the king in pile chaos. Child of the blues, in my own world. Child of the blues, child of the blues, child of the blues, yeah. In my own world, PoppenEnt, child of the blues, yeah. This is Jerry Lee Lewis at his finest when I'm rhyming. Great balls of fire like the ruby round diamonds. So says Simon, I'm the X Factor. Until I was a poet way before I was a rapper. Ask Mr. Weeks, he'll tell you any day of the week. I drive past police with my poetic license. Hard to believe I'm not one of the nicest. You ain't got the slightest clue. Speaking blasphemy like the righteous view. Ain't Nazir but a child of the blues. Regardless, pardon my French, but I got expensive taste. Ask my girl when I'm kissing on her face. In our own type of world like Mace, except we stretch across all states with a case of fine wine and a troubled mind. Praying, hoping the future will shine. The trouble goes any place it can find. Child of the blues, in my own world. Child of the blues, child of the blues. Child of the blues, yeah. It's the last train of Memphis. Child of the blues, child of the blues.
Yes, we are
Whoop,
back. The
back.
Mac Hour.
718-951-4444. We
We
here
got
with
your
rapper
boy
Jam
Jam
Young.
Yeah.
Brooklyn College is in the building.
Brooklyn,
Woo!
you already know. Brooklyn College graduate in the building.
Woo.
Jam Young.
Yeah, well, I'm still a student, so.
Yes, you be alright.
Yeah.
Now,
So,
Jam Young, man. you wanted to speak on the shows.
Yeah, like
what kind of? I wanted to know, what kind of shows you had in the past, performances, and
like what was
anything coming up.
Your best performances, where you enjoy performing at,
groupie
like
stories,
groupie stories.
Audience,
you know.
audience
you got a girl.
perspective.
What's it
Nasia
called?
hyped.
Well-
Nasia thought he was talking about. Nah, go ahead, my bad, brother.
Recently, I'd say my biggest show recently, when I went down to Memphis and shot the video for Child of the Blues, I actually got the pleasure of performing at Hard Rock Cafe down in Memphis.
Nice, that's big.
Yeah, it was for Martin Luther King weekend too. It was like a 3-day event.
You Puerto Rican and you did Martin Luther King weekend.
Yeah,
They let
exactly.
you rap?
winning.
Yeah,
You
they-
winning, man. That's what's
yeah.
up, man.
Yeah, they was like, Martin's dream coming true and all that. So that was like the biggest one in recent memory. I'm trying to book a show at SOBs this summer.
Sounds of Brazil.
That'd be heat right there.
Yeah,
SOBs.
SOBs
Yeah.
and maybe
Son
the
of a-
public assembly.
Nice.
That would be a dope spot, especially for Brooklyn. You know what I mean? That's like the new spot in Brooklyn that everyone's performing at. Joey performed there, like every up
Where's it
coming
located? Public Assembly.
It's about it's
I never heard
Williamsburg.
of that.
Williamsburg.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
all
right.
these
That's
hippies
where all
with
this
I
the
never
is.
heard
glasses
of
and
that.
the tight pants.
Bohemian
wash
Nation.
pants.
Yes.
All these black hippies with the nappy hairs.
Yeah,
know.
that's but the spot.
Why
but
you
the
looked at
spot
the
is real
nation,
hip-hop.
Dub?
I didn't look at nobody.
Why you look
didn't
at
look at
Denasia?
Let's cut off his mic. Let's cut off his mic.
I didn't look at nobody.
That's the natural look, though.
Man,
We
it's
like the
a
natural
She
look.
got the India. Sometimes I comb my hair. Sometimes
I'm gonna
I
braid it
don't.
after the show.
Yo,
But also, I'm trying to perform at the Pyramid on Sundays. Anybody, it's like an open mic too. They got showcases. If anybody's interested, you can hit me up.
What
about
that's
Yeah,
that.
I
at?
wanted to speak to you about that too, because I got my boy who's an artist, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to really get him to.
But go out there, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're performing, that's like the only way to make money when you are underground. So you gotta
Performing.
put yourself out there, even if you gotta learn. It's a learning process, no matter what. Like you
Yeah.
think about Drake's performance level, like
Mhm.
skill level, from when he started to now. Like he don't do that handshake
Hand
movement
stuff
no
no more,
more.
nah,
Like
he
he
don't.
learned how to perform. So you just gotta go out there. Sometimes you might stand still, but you gotta have someone record you. You look at it and be like, all right, this is what I could do better. Or you look at somebody that you admire and see how they perform and how to turn it up a level. You know what I mean? Like Hove has that style. I've seen Hove perform like six,
Try
7
like
different
You and
shows.
Dub Smooth
Like
Wow.
1,500
I think
times
he's
I've
seen
seen
more
him.
than you.
Like,
That's
whatever
I don't
it
know.
is.
We can have a competition about it. I still got the tickets, but
I do too.
But like Hove is
I
Hove
got
is
pictures
smooth.
on my phone.
Yeah, like Hove is smooth. Like he just chill. Like he's on stage. He has the energy. He talks with the crowd. Like interacting with the crowd is important.
Yeah, it's very important.
But it's also like I seen Lupe perform, and Lupe had one of the best performances I ever seen in my life. Like my dude was on the ground, like using his feet as like hand claps. He was jumping around on stage, like throwing water in the crowd, like calling people up. Like
yeah, it's all about
it's-
interaction.
me and Dub, we be
Exactly.
talking about how like we want to do like skits where we got like remember the old school rappers, Big Daddy Kane, Dougie
Yeah.
Fresh,
for
how they used to
real.
have dancers in the back and how they used to be dancing and moving and
Yeah,
and
man.
really grooving.
That's
you know
part
what
of
I mean?
hip hop, man. That's how
Getting
hip hop got
down.
started.
Kinda
With the
need that back, 'cause
B-boys.
Nowadays we got Rick Ross, huh? Just
Huh?
moving, huh?
He
Yeah,
just
and you,
sitting
and
in
you
the
just see
chair.
him sweating. Like
Yeah,
he's just
sweating in
sweating,
the chair,
just
yeah.
getting up. That's why he takes off his shirt
Takes
that
off
no
his
one wants to
shirt,
see.
You see his boxers. It says 12X. You know what I mean? It says
wanna
Custom made.
continuing.
To be continued.
Want to take it back to the roots of hip
Oh,
hop,
man.
right?
I know we
Exactly.
got another track we got to premiere.
Woo, woo. Oh,
What's-
before we do that, I want to know what was the first song you wrote?
Ooh, the first song
Do you remember, or was it
I
special?
wrote. Wow, I can remember the first song I performed.
Okay,
can tell you
so-
that.
All right, so what was that?
That was a record called "Stop Breathe" that me and my uncle wrote.
Oh,
And
nice, your uncle.
Yeah, my uncle. His name is Jack Skelly. You can look him up. Jack Skelly Music.
He's black.
Nah, he's.
Nah.
You know,
Oh,
Jack
He's-
Skeller.
he's
What up,
Puerto-
Jack Skeller?
he goes after because Jack. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like his favorite character. So he kind of like
Oh.
branded off of that. 'Cause he has,
interesting.
He trying to be your rapper's worst nightmare. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
nice, nice.
Okie doke.
He's still
Um,
rapping, or
Yeah, he's still rapping. He's like a brand new artist again. So we gonna do a lot of records. So I'll probably send you something.
He's an old uncle, or like 55. He be
Nah,
in the club trying to- oh.
Nah. He ain't that dude. He ain't the Puerto Rican dude dancing salsa
Yeah,
at the end. But nah, he's like he's like 27.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Like the Spanish, Spanish people, we have kids at the most random times.
My
so.
nephew is he's gonna be 20. Well, my nephew's 20 years old.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
25. So-
Exactly. So that's how he rolling. Like he's 26, but he helped me write like my first performance record because he was like, yo, if you're gonna perform, you gotta do this right. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I actually take pride that we split it. Because you got to, when you're 16, like a lot of people think that you're supposed to be just nice. Like people help you, they lift you, you know what I mean? Like when Wayne was 17, I guarantee you he didn't write everything that he.
Yeah.
I don't think he
Yeah, you
do.
gotta
I
get
don't think he
help.
do anymore.
Nah.
Well, he don't write. You
Ghostwriters.
can tell for sure.
Ghostwriters.
He definitely just go into the booth and
We gonna premiere one more
Yeah,
track from you?
which one do? Then we gonna come back and you do a freestyle, and then we out.
yeah.
So
bet.
which one?
I'm gonna hit them with the Washington Heights. My boy, shout out my boy Quest. We got an album coming out in the summertime called Year the Ram.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we gonna, Aries gonna take it over. So
Okay, let's get it, man.
Let's get it.
Mack out of Washington Heights.
Took the 7 to the 3 to the 1, then the train stops. That's when I seen a ring finger with a lame rock. I said hi, she smiled and then replied. Said her man goes to school, he's a college guy. He likes to rap, he a dream chaser. Is that a fact? Does he rap with some Queen's nature? Deeper in the convo, told her I'm an artist. He said she like Bono, a Dominican who listen to every genre. Type to cook breakfast, half naked pajamas. Said she not a cheater, still got the math. Wasn't a mind reader, just focused on that ass. Weeks passed, a few phone calls later. Tell she wanna smash, she's not a waiter. Next day met up with Jam, what up player? Glanced at his phone, there she was, as his wallpaper. She fly, no doubt she fine. She loyal, no doubt she mine. Say that 2 times. Don't believe me, take the 405 up to the heights. 203 up to the heights. A or C up to the heights. B or D, and we'll see if you're right. Yo, how do I tell him? How do I express it? Tell him that his girl is easy to have sex with. She keeps texting, I answer. Bros before hoes, even though she had an ass like a dancer. She real sexy, curves like an hourglass. Type of body that'll make you take a shower fast. I'm a rock between a hard place. She wanna parlay. I heard she sniffed more than Scarface. Hit up a celly, told him she was shiesty. Heard his tone through the phone, does he wanna fight me? I never banged her, I kept it in the pants. She tried to pull it out, but I didn't give a chance. How ironic this is. Don't let it come between us. She likes to stack franks. She's hungry for wieners. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to help. If you don't believe me, then ask her yourself. She fly, no doubt she fine. She loyal, no doubt she mine. Say that.
Yes, that was Washington Heights.
yeah.
Jam Young in the building.
What's good?
Sorry to cut that song off so early, man, but we can't have you leave here, man, without a quick 6 to 8 bars, man.
Yeah, we
6
about
to
to
Mack
get
out.
out.
800
6
bars.
to 8.
Yeah, but before we do that, let's know how can people get in touch with you.
Yeah,
and
plug
your
in all
music?
your
Yeah, of
social
course I gotta do.
networks.
Yeah, first of all, shout out to everybody, man. Everyone listening, everybody who supported me, everyone who supports these cats doing it. Yo, we all started from the bottom, and we still here. So, it's all good. But you can look at me, Jam Dreams, on Twitter. Jam Dreams, my email too at Gmail if you want to like collaborate or send me beats or inquire about any information. Jam Young on Facebook. And just on SoundCloud, Jam Young on SoundCloud. You can find all my records there.
All right, that's good. And I'm the host, Denasia. Next week is my
Shit.
last week.
Not forever though, hopefully.
Yeah, of course, next semester. And my Twitter is twitter.com/AKNAYCM.
Okay,
And my
can we get into
co-host,
the
Chris.
freestyle beat
Drop
now?
that beat, baby.
What?
Drop that beat.
Yo,
Let's
how
go.
you gonna
You
cut
can
me
promote
off,
it on
bro?
Facebook.com.
Excuse me.
Let's
Shout
go.
Drop
out.
it.
Excuse me.
I'ma see
Well,
what
here
y'all got
comes
for
Jam
me.
Young.
Shit.
Loading up. Loading up.
About the beatbox on this. Yeah.
It's loading, folks.
It's all right. Let's talk. Okay. Oh, I love this, man. Shout out to Nas Queens in the building. We had to do a Queen style. Chip. Okay. Jam Young in the building. Shout out to everybody. Yo. Forget fans, I want believers. Rep the underground, yeah, an overachiever. Smoking great reefer, not Wiz Khalifa. Actually went to school and listened to teachers. When I wasn't worried about girls and sneakers, still hard to concentrate. With only music in my mind, stayed keeping me up at night, forcing me to be late to class. Ambition, precision, the reason I passed. Got the last laugh with walls of certificates full of accomplishments. Called that diplomacy, cooking up poetry, potpourri, iller than the cradle of four locals mixed with coca, weed, dope, or speed. One dose, your ears just might OD. So OCD for the DOE, or similar to them letters. No one could do it better with these 16s like sex offenders. Y'all just pretenders, we the contenders, the council after decimal. So if you mess with our principles, I'll let the homie Quest finish you.
Hey.
Yeah, you
Jam
killed that.
Young.
All right, so thanks for coming through. You always welcome
appreciate the
back,
love.
right? You always welcome back. And I'll see you next week.
Hell
Me
yeah.
and Chris, my co-host Chris will
Shout
be
out to
back.
everyone listening again.
Shout out to all the listeners out there.
Yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week for my last week of the semester.
Peace.
Yeah, we out. Peace.
Deuces.
She like the fragrant taste of rain.